Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams, two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up 2 yards on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back and be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Can he get there on the ground? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Trying to extend the play. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launches downfield. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Badgers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice...
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A great call by the defensive coordinator bringing the linebacker from Wisconsin on the blitz, and he gets home for the sack. And boy, they have had as many linebackers over the years as maybe anybody in college football with the ability to rush the quarterback and come up with big sacks like this.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Jaguars will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's past the 25. Breaks free. Oh, the football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all. In the booth, so, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs, it's Jones.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Mitchell. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Badgers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Badgers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught quickly. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big game.
Finding space at the 20. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. As a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Jaguars offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Give it to the back again. Breaking tackles. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's got it. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the sack. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First and goal, handoff. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense really clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Badgers will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. We get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the runner takes off to his right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Second down after that previous play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some pop.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, South Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gonna run it. It's Jones. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. Catch made on the out route. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So off the incompletion, it sets up at third down and 3. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Mitchell. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've got others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
They get him down, but that's a solid game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Jaguars offense back on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first still on the move. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The South Alabama offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Jaguars will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Second down, they're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
That's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Badgers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch.
Woo, what a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
And the Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. A really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official.